Then it is, hi everybody, I'm so glad you could join us, and I can't wait to share all of my knowledge with you about this amazing food. One of the things I wanted to go over today is the Nutri-Lock promise. So this is our promise of the health and nutritional value and the safety of the food that Thive Life is bringing into your home. So our process is that the food is allowed to ripen to its full nutritional value before it's picked. Then it is processed for anything that might cause a recall in the food. It's dehydrated, flash frozen, and canned into food safe cans. It's held at the facility at this point in order to wait for that testing to come back before it's released to us. That way they can guarantee that there will never be a recall on their food. Isn't that amazing? I think that's absolutely amazing. It's one of the highlights for me. Typically, the food that we get at the grocery store is picked before it's allowed to ripen. So it doesn't even reach 70% of its nutritional value before it's picked. And as you know, as soon as it's picked, it starts to lose more nutritional value. So along the process, delivery, artificially ripening it, and getting to the grocery store, it's gone from 70% nutritional value to even less. And by the time we get it, sometimes we often get it at the stores, it's already gone bad. Has that ever happened to you? I hate that. I hate throwing food away in the compost because it's like throwing out good hard-earned money, and that bothers me. The other thing is, with this process, they do test for all those chemicals here for recall purposes, but they don't have the luxury of waiting 2 to 3 weeks for that testing to come back the same as Thive Life does. And that's how the food ends up in our house and on recall, because they don't get that testing back until it's already in our house. So that's why, that's one of the big differences between the two for me. Our food is purely clean, simple food. Doesn't get much easier than that. So if you look here, no salts, no sugar, no preservatives, no artificial color, no artificial flavor, no GMO, no MSG. It's certified gluten-free, and we have organic options. So clean, simple food that's healthy, nutritious, and it won't go bad. This stuff will last on my shelf up to a year open, and even longer closed, up to 25 years. That's amazing that I don't have to throw my produce out anymore, and I can keep it on my shelf ready for when I'm ready to use it. So I wanted to show you one of the things in our process that we have. It's guaranteed the nutritional value, but it's also guaranteed to maintain its shape and its mass. So here's a piece of broccoli. I'm going to just take it out of the can and show you. So you can see all the little florets on there, everything's intact. This is a beautiful piece of broccoli. It's full of nutrition, full of color, and like you can see, everything is intact on that. The other thing I wanted to point out is ingredients in our food. So as you know, the more ingredients that come in food, probably the less healthy it is for you. With Thive Life, this is broccoli. We have one ingredient in there. Broccoli, imagine that, one ingredient in your food. And there's our Nutri-Lock promise. That symbol is on every can to show you that it's gone through that process to guarantee all the nutrients, all the shape, texture, mass, and 0% chance of a recall happening on their foods. There are different sizes that you can get in the cans, and so this is the family size can, and this is a pantry size can. So this can here, there's about 3 or 4 of these cans in the family size can. So that's the difference between the can sizes. And then we also have snacky sizes. So this is about 4 to 5 portions, and this is about 1 to 2 portions. And there's tons of varieties of all of this food on the website, and you can definitely check it out to see what options there are available that you might like. We also have to-goes. So this is a breakfast to-go, and we have 3 individual meals to go as well. I'll go into detail about the to-goes in another video and show you just how simple and easy they are to make. And then we have meals in a box. And again, I will go into more detail in another video on just how easy these meals in a box are to make and how convenient that they stay on your shelf and don't go bad and don't take up your whole fridge. I wanted to show you the peas again, just to show you, because I talked about the texture, the nutritional value, but I wanted to show you the vibrancy in the peas when you refresh them, because it's amazing to see the difference. So here is the dried peas, and like all our food, I'm just going to add water to refresh it, and then we'll just let it sit, and we'll get back to that in a minute. Two ways that I like about the food. So we're going to talk about nutrition, we're going to talk about convenience, we're going to talk about waste management and money saving, but here is the convenient option. So I put meals in a jar. So this is a meal in jar, it's chicken fajita, and I literally just put it together, put it on my shelf, and when my kids come home, they just have to add hot water and they have chicken fajitas in less than 10 minutes, because I don't have to cut and prep everything, right? I also powder it, and I use this. This is a smoothie powder. I powder it down, and the kids use it in their smoothies. You can also powder it down to make baby food. I use it in place of breadcrumbs. I make veggie crumbs instead, and I add health and nutrition to almost every meal I make by using crumbs like this in a powdered form. It's so simple and easy. We'll go back to our peas. They should be refreshed now. And I wanted to show you the color, okay? So here we go. There's the color of the peas now. And there's the peas still in the bag. So can you see the difference there? Isn't that amazing, the difference in the color that's there? And you see the texture, everything, the mass, it's all still there. It's amazing, and it's simple, it's easy. Just add water, healthy and nutritional. I can't wait to share more, and stay tuned. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.